Amsterdam's Hidden Gems Part 2, Bickers Island. G'day guys, how's it going? My name's AussieTash. We watched Part 1, Prince Island. Let's learn about Bickers Island in Part 2. Really excited, let's go.
In this video, you'll see one of Amsterdam's hidden gems, Bickers Island.
It's a cool intro, guys. Really cool. How's it going, mate? To do in the Amsterdam Bickers Island.
At a 20 minutes walk from Central Station are the 3 Western Islands. The islands were created between 1611 and 1615 and were at first called the Front, Middle and Back Islands. But eventually renamed into Bickers Island, Prince Island and Ralen Island.
Ralen Island, that's the next one.
In this video, we're gonna take a look at the largest of the 3.
Oh, okay.
Bickers Island.
Bickers Island's the biggest one. All right. The architecture. Oh my gosh. Oh. What is that supposed to be? Oh my gosh.
Bickers Island, which was at first called Front Island, is named after Jan Bicker.
Jan Bicker.
Jan Bicker was a wealthy merchant and mayor, and a member of the Bicker family who played an important role during the Dutch Golden Age.
Okay.
He bought the island in 1631 and let houses, shipbuilding yards and storage houses built.
All right.
For himself, he let a huge house build, with 3 floors and a high tower. From the tower, he could see his ships arrive.
There you go. How does one get that much money back in those times? I have no idea.
There were several captains and shipbuilders living here, which was at the time the edge of Amsterdam. After more than 200 years, the ships became too large for this port.
Yeah.
The Eastern Docklands took over the role of the Western Islands.
The history is absolutely incredible. Back in the 1600s, we don't have history that we know of that goes back that far. It's absolutely incredible.
This statue is called the Giant. Jan Bicker had his statue made in 1647.
What?
In that time, the giant stood on a frontage of his house right above the entrance. The statue is probably a representation of the Roman god Mars.
Ah, there you go. It looks very similar, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. So Bickers Island, it's the largest of the 3 islands. It sort of looks similar to Prince Island, doesn't it? You've still got all the canals, all the old sort of buildings, has that same sort of representation, the boats and everything. But there's a little bit of different history to this one. What's going on with this sign here? What does this say? You put things in the rubbish. You be quiet. You can't do fires. You can't urinate or poop. And you can't dance. That's what I'm getting. This neighbourhood garden is cared for by residents. You are a guest. Please do not cause disturbances. Be aware that sound carries over water. Enjoy the peace. Do not disturb. Nice. I like that. That's really cool. And I see that it is in Dutch and in English for tourists maybe. Guessing so. No swimming. No swimming either. Oh, that's so random. Just a random little picture. Oh, the gardens. They're just so random. There's just anything going there. Or this is a list of all the birds you'll find there. Old bikes with baskets. It's crazy.
At the western edge of the island is a little petting zoo called the Animal Keppel.
Okay.
The place is run exclusively by volunteers,
Oh.
and as a foundation they are completely dependent on subsidies and donations.
So you've got a zoo in the middle of an island with sheep and goat and just other animals that runs solely on donations and run by volunteers. That is so cool, man. So cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. The street
Nowadays,
lights.
you get two opposite vibes from the island.
Okay.
One half still has that old-fashioned Amsterdam vibe, and the other half has a lot of modern architecture.
Yeah. Okay, guys, leave in the comments what is an old-fashioned Amsterdam vibe and what is a modern vibe. What are these vibes? Is the old Amsterdam vibe like laid back, casual, or is that the modern vibe? I'm not quite too sure, but yeah, it looks really, really cool. I'm loving this island. I did see a sign, no swimming. In general, are you allowed to swim in any of the canals? I'm probably going to say no, that's a stupid question, you know, because it would be very, very active with boats and stuff. And they are a major form of transport, you know. You've got your bikes and you've got, you know, your boats that go on the canal. So I'm guessing you can't swim in them. Is there any places where you can swim? Is there man-made canals that you are allowed to swim in? In the comments, guys, let me know. What's with this? There's so much random old stuff, man. It's really, really strange. Is this like a jailhouse? This is very modern, this architecture, isn't it? Why are the windows so big? They're so big. In Australia, the windows in the houses are tiny, man. Oh, beautiful parks. Nice little parks. Like this, all these glass windows. This is really, really strange, man. It's like old architecture next to new architecture. And then they just combine them together. That's really cool.
It's not an island anymore. At the end of the 19th century came the construction of a railway track for the new central station of Amsterdam.
Okay.
When in 1918 the railway tracks were doubled, there was hardly any space left for the water. And it was decided to connect the island to the mainland.
Alright, that's cool. So you can catch a train, you can ride your bike. Why not? You can walk even. I imagine lots of people will be riding their bikes. If it's a 20-minute walk, it's like a, 5 to 8 minute bike ride. That's cool. I love your skate parks. In Australia, we have lots of skate parks for the kids, lots of basketball parks, very similar to this, maybe a little bit bigger. And you know what? They do the right thing sometimes. You know, you get the act of vandalism, but you're always going to get that. Whether it's the kids or, you know, whether it's the older teenagers just misbehaving. But yeah, it's good to know that you guys have got these things. We do. It does try to encourage the kids, you know, to do the right thing and to stay active. But yeah, these are cool. I like them. And they're beautiful gardens too. They're really cool. What is that? These bikes everywhere. There's no bike chains. Hold on. That's something we have to talk about. These bikes, they don't look to be chained up. They're just everywhere. In Australia, if you don't have your bike chained up, mate, it's gone. It's gone, skis. It's a really, really sad fact, but it's going to happen. Your bike will get stolen. Some of these bikes, they look so old. They look like they've been sitting there for donkey's years, which is in Australia slang for ages. And you just trust us to leave them there and they'll be there when you get back? That wouldn't be the case here. It would be gone, mate. We sell, you know, bike chains with digital bike chains, all this sort of stuff. We put tracking devices on your bikes and stuff. It's crazy. Unfortunately, yeah, they will get stolen. In Queensland at the moment, we have the highest juvenile crime rate. There was a big protest about, you know, strengthening, toughening the laws on juvenile crime because a lot of these kids, you know, are getting away. Serial offenders just doing things over and over again. Petty crimes, you know, like stealing and stuff. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. It just looks so beautiful. This is spring, I'm guessing. Beautiful. Oh, that tree's a little bit... Oh. My Might have to do something to support it so it doesn't fall over. Oh, it's like a little news agent or something where you get your paper every day. Oh, the bikes. I love the old school look of the bikes. They're really cool with the baskets and everything. Oh, that's chained up. Oh, pot plants. It's definitely a beautiful island. Not an island anymore, but definitely beautiful. It sort of has that sort of Surrey Hills sort of look, which is an older suburb in Sydney. It sort of has that look, but there's no water there. No water. That the wharf? Yeah, that's the wharf. Who's been to this wharf? Does anyone live on these islands? Jump in the comments and let me know. Yeah, like I said, does anyone live on these islands? Has anyone been to these islands? We've covered 2 of them out of the 3 now. So yeah, guys, tell me your stories about these islands. They look really, really cool. I love the history. I love the architecture. Loving the parks. Yeah, jump on, tell me your stories. That was the video for today. If you liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.